Good morning, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second workshop for the midterm review of the BIMSTEC Master Plan for Transport Connectivity. I'm Dongxiang Li, Lead Regional Cooperation Specialist, South Asia Department of the Asian Development Bank, ADB. It's my privilege to moderate the first half of the morning sessions and welcome distinguished representatives from the BIMSTEC states, the BIMSTEC Secretariat, and my colleagues from ADB. Over the next 2 days, we will work together to finalize the member states' input and strategic directions that will shape the final draft of the midterm review report. Your insight and contribution are critical as we assess implementation progress and identify priority moving forward. To begin, may I invite Mr. Tianhee Bernard, Regional Head of the Regional Cooperation and Integration Unit, South Asia Department of ADB, to deliver the opening remarks.
Thank you very much, Dongxiang. So, Mr. Prashant Chandran, Ms. Malika Ploynoy, distinguished delegates, colleagues, and friends. Good morning and welcome to the second workshop of the midterm review of the BIMSTEC Master Plan for Transport Connectivity. At the onset, I would like to recognize the leadership of the BIMSTEC Secretariat and the Ministry of Transport of Thailand for coordinating this important event. I would like to acknowledge the valuable contributions of our BIMSTEC member states, whose ownership of the master plan turned it from just a document to a shared regional aspiration. This midterm review progress currently underway gives us a valuable opportunity to not only assess progress, but also to identify key challenges and propose actionable solutions. Our initial workshop held in March this year laid a strong foundation for this effort, and I extend my sincere appreciation to all BIMSTEC member states for their active engagement, thoughtful feedback, and commitment to information sharing. As we now turn our attention to the draft midterm review report over the course of these 2 days, I'm confident that we are taking another meaningful step towards translating our shared vision into tangible outcomes. However, I wish to underscore that our purpose here extends beyond validating data or finalizing a report. This is also a moment for collective reflection on the enabling environment required to realize our common goals. Such an environment includes coordinated investment planning, robust mechanism for monitoring and accountability, and crucially, sustained political will and regional solidarity. Let us all also remain mindful of the broader impact of our work. Improved transport connectivity in the Bay of Bengal region has the potential to transform the daily lives of commuters, traders, and citizens. ADB is honored to have supported the development of the BIMSTEC Master Plan for Transport Connectivity and remains deeply committed to its effective implementation. Our support goes beyond financing. We are a long-term partner offering technical assistance, policy advice, and platforms for knowledge exchange. I therefore encourage all participants to engage openly and constructively in the sessions scheduled for today and tomorrow. Your insights are essential to ensuring that this workshop serves not only as a technical exercise, but as a catalyst for meaningful regional integration. Let us work together to ensure that the BIMSTEC Master Plan delivers on the promise not only of connecting infrastructure, but also linking economies and communities across the region. Thank you, and I wish all of us a productive and enriching workshop.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bernard, for your valuable opening remarks. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Prasanta Chandran, Director for Connectivity Division at the BIMSTEC Secretariat, to deliver his opening remarks.
Thank you. distinguished delegates, officials from ADB and Government of Thailand, esteemed participants, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. On behalf of His Excellency Mr. Indramani Pandey, BIMSTEC Secretary General, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to Bangkok for the second workshop for the midterm review of BIMSTEC Master Plan for Transport Connectivity. I extend my sincere thanks to all member countries for their participation. Your presence today reflects our shared commitment to strengthening regional connectivity and advancing our collective aspirations. I also wish to express our deep appreciation to the ADB for its constant cooperation and valuable assistance in drafting and preparing both the master plan and its midterm review. ADB's financial support and technical expertise have been instrumental in steering BIMSTEC efforts towards the creation of a sustainable and seamless transport infrastructure in the region. Distinguished participants, connectivity lies at the very heart of BIMSTEC, extending far beyond physical infrastructure. Our leaders have rightly recognized that a truly integrated and prosperous region demands a comprehensive, multidimensional approach, one that embraces transport, energy, trade, technology, and people-to-people linkages. The BIMSTEC Bangkok Vision 2030 embodies this ambition, setting our sights on building a prosperous, resilient, and open BIMSTEC with transport and energy connectivity as core priorities, aimed at driving economic recovery, facilitating trade, and deepening human connections across the region. We have made notable progress in several areas. The BIMSTEC Motor Vehicle Agreement is in its final stage of drafting, promising to facilitate smoother cross-border movement. In maritime transport, the BIMSTEC Agreement on Maritime Transport Cooperation was adopted at the latest summit in April 2025, and the concept note for the proposed BIMSTEC Sustainable Maritime Transport Center has been circulated for concurrence. Work is also underway on a white shipping agreement, while the second BIMSTEC Ports Conclave, held recently in Visakhapatnam, underscored the importance of enhancing maritime cooperation, sustainability, and trade facilitation. In digital connectivity, a pilot study on digital public infrastructure is underway in BIMSTEC countries, alongside efforts to establish a cross-border digital payment system and mechanism for local currency trade settlement. In the energy sector, the master plan on grid interconnection prepared by the ADB is nearing finalization, and MOU on grid interconnection has been concurred by all member countries. And the BIMSTEC Energy Center became operational earlier this year, making a significant milestone in our collective journey. Distinguished participants, over the next 2 days, our attention will focus on a crucial element of this broader agenda, the midterm review of the BIMSTEC Master Plan for Transport Connectivity. Conceived through the collective vision of our leaders in 2016 and formally adopted in 2022, this plan remains a cornerstone of our regional transport cooperation. Its timely and effective implementation was reaffirmed at the recent 6th BIMSTEC Summit held in Bangkok in 2025. This workshop provides an opportunity to take stock, to candidly assess our progress, identify challenges, and chart a clear course forward. Building on the discussions of our first workshop, we will examine the draft midterm review report, refine our shared inputs, and ensure that the final document is practical, results-oriented, and capable of guiding the successful implementation and monitoring of our transport initiatives while further advancing BIMSTEC broader connectivity agenda. I wish you all a productive and successful workshop. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chandaran, for your insightful opening remarks. Now I would like to invite Ms. Malika Ploinoy, Chief of the International Organization and United Nations Subdivision, International Affairs Division, Minister of Transport, Government of Thailand, to deliver her welcome remarks.
Thank you very much. Mr. Bernard, Mr. Prasan Chandran, distinguished delegates, colleagues, good morning. On behalf of the Ministry of Transport of Thailand, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to Bangkok. As the host nation and the lead country for connectivity, we are truly delighted to bring you together for this vital workshop. My sincere thanks also go to our co-organizers, the BIMSTEC Secretariat and the ADB for their outstanding support of this workshop. Ladies and gentlemen, our BIMSTEC region is blessed with a remarkable geography, a vibrant corridor stretching from the Himalayas to the Bay of Bengal. This is more than a feature on a map. It is a natural bridge that has connected our cultures and economies for centuries. Our shared mission is to transform this geographical advantage into a powerful economic engine. We are committed to forging efficient, seamless transport links that will not only drive prosperity, but most importantly, improve the quality of life for all our people. Since our first workshop in March, we have made important headway. That initial meeting was crucial, allowing us to take stock of the evolving connectivity landscape and confront the challenges in implementing our master plan. This second workshop is our opportunity to sharpen our focus. We will refine the valuable inputs from our last session and our strategies with the latest directives from the BIMSTEC Summit. The report that emerges from our deliberations will be more than just a document. It will be the next critical milestone in our collective journey. As the lead country for connectivity, Thailand reaffirms its dedication to this cause, yet we recognize that this task cannot be accomplished by one nation alone. The progress will be born from our collective wisdom, our open discussions, our unified spirit of collaboration. So together, that we will find the best path forward. I am confident that over the next 2 days, our efforts will yield fruitful outcomes, moving us closer to our shared vision of a connected, prosperous, and truly integrated BIMSTEC community. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you very much, Ms. Ploy-Noi, for your warm remarks. We also thank Thailand for its continued support in promoting regional connectivity under the BIMSTEC framework. So now this is an opening session. Now we can move to session 2, initial remarks on the current status of the midterm review of the BIMSTEC master plan for transport connectivity. This session will provide an overview of where we stand in the review process, highlighting key findings and areas for further reflection as we finalize the midterm review report. I will begin this session with a few remarks, followed by presentations from our colleagues at the ADB and the BIMSTEC Secretariat. I just want to highlight 3 major points, which I think are important. First, this is the second and also the final workshop for the midterm review of the master plan. We plan, we hope that we can get all the necessary inputs, including implementation status, progress, challenges, and actions from all member states, including those joining virtually today and tomorrow. And second, I think the implementation of the master plan is on track in general. However, given the negative impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and other factors, now we have a very tight schedule to implement the master plan. If we still want to complete them, if not all, but most of the master plan policies and the projects by 2028, we really need to take more effective actions. The ownership of the master plan is with the BIMSTEC member states, so the country's commitment and action will be critical. Third, with your input and comments to be gathered today and tomorrow, ADB will be able to finalize a midterm review report. We hope that the fifth BIMSTEC Transport Connectivity Working Group meeting can be convened as soon as possible so that the report can be endorsed for publication and, more importantly, for accelerated actions. So this is my brief initial remarks. Now let me invite my colleague, Mr. Bruce Winston, Transport Planning Consultant at ADB, to share his insight.
Thank you, Dongxiang. So this, as was mentioned, we had a very successful working session on the 5th and 6th of March 2025. And based on that session, we've updated the report. So this time, as was mentioned, we hope to move the report closer to finalization. It will be a working session in that for each topic, we will be projecting the tables which provide the raw data for the report and making changes on the screen. Everybody can see it. I hope it's a bit. We can see it, but I think these are the screens for the delegates. I hope it will be all right. So we can make what changes you suggest, and then hopefully we'll have the various tables in the main text in chapter 2 and also in the appendices. So we'll update that. As you know, the chapter 2 and the appendices provided the raw data for chapter 3, which is the analysis section of the report, looking at challenges and constraints for implementation of the master plan and transport connectivity, looking at the status of project completion, challenges and constraints affecting project implementation, and actionable strategies for implementation, and then also again, the actionable strategies for implementation. So we'll go through all of that, and then hopefully at the end of the day and a half, we will have the document close to finalization. And as was mentioned, then there may be a few more tweaks required, but then we hope to have the document in a position where the BTCWG, BIMSTEC Transport Connectivity Working Group, can then endorse the document, and then the Secretariat in ADB can move it forward toward having it in a publishable form, which will have more impact than I think just have a file sitting somewhere disappearing somehow. I don't think I can add too much to the previous speakers. As Ms. Malika said, as Kun Malika said, the second workshop should allow us to sharpen our inputs and also to follow the latest directives of the BIMSTEC summit. So I think based on the previous workshop in March of 2025 and also some other workshops that were held in October of 2024 and June of 2024, a lot of information has been compiled and assembled on the various projects. There may be some updating. March was already five months ago, so I think you may have a few more things to add. Perhaps some projects have been completed in the interim. We may have some more success. Finally, I would like to say I think the result of this review, as we've done so far, is that the progress has been actually, I think, pretty good. When I began this assignment, I was worried that we'd find out, oh no, nothing has happened. But actually, the fact is, the member states have generally made good progress on this ambitious master plan. And there is a legitimate excuse because of the pandemic, we lost a couple of years. But still, in this midterm point, I think the progress has been reasonably good. So I think the member states should be applauded on that. So that's what I will say at this juncture. But we'll really be getting down into the details in the working sessions. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Bruce, for your initial remarks. Now, let me invite Mr. Farhad Ahmad, lead specialist from the Connectivity Division of the BIMSTEC Secretariat, to make a presentation.
Good morning, distinguished delegates and my dear colleagues from BIMSTEC Secretariat and ADB. Some of you from the participants have joined the first workshop, and many of you have not participated the first one yet. So I would like to have a refreshing the memory. So I would like to give a overview of the BIMSTEC Master Plan Transport Connectivity Midterm Report Review. Okay, so I would request Ms. Joe to help me in this regard. Before starting on the follow-up of the updates on the midterm review report, I would like to give a small overview of the BIMSTEC Master Plan, which has 8 areas of integration, cooperation, that is the roads and road transport, railway and rail transport, ports and maritime transport, inland water transport, civil aviation and airport development, multimodal and intermodal transport, trade facilitation, and human resource development among member states. And connectivity is one of the key BIMSTEC sector and agenda led by esteemed member state Thailand. And the BIMSTEC Secretariat has been working very closely with the Asian Development Bank on connectivity initiatives. So starting from 2022 summit, when the BIMSTEC Master Plan Transport Connectivity was adopted in Colombo in March 2022, and the master plan, it was a 10-year long outline, detailed project-based plan comprising of 267 transport projects and mostly infrastructure. And these are to enhance sub-regional linkages. Projects spans highways to railways and ports and airports, etc. And the total estimated cost is about $124 billion, and to create a seamless multimodal network combining of hard infrastructure with supporting measures. The plan includes both hard and soft components, such as capacity building, transport across access agreements, such as Agreement Maritime Transport Cooperation that was signed recently in the 6th BIMSTEC Summit in Bangkok, and harmonized regulations to streamline the implementation process. And BIMSTEC, with ADB's technical assistance, developed the master plan. Basically, ADB helped drafting the strategy and action plan on the master plan. So let's have a connectivity timeline starting from September 2021, even before adopting the master plan. So ADB led a virtual workshop on transport financing. And in 2023, October, a workshop on the implementation of the BIMSTEC master plan for transport connectivity happened. That's the first workshop. And in December 2023, a study report published by ADB on financing transport connectivity in the BIMSTEC region. And June 2024, the second the second workshop on transport financing was held in Dhaka virtually. Then a training program on public-private partnership, discussing the modality and models of financing, held in Dhaka in person in November 2024. In March 2025, the first midterm review, the workshop happened on the BIMSTEC master plan on transport connectivity in Bangkok this year in March. And the BIMSTEC leaders adopted the agreement on maritime transport cooperation in the 6th summit in Bangkok, Thailand. Now we are awaiting the ratification from the member states. At least 4 contracting parties must ratify it to form the Joint Shipping Committee. And today we are having the second midterm review of the BIMSTEC master plan on transport connectivity to discuss and finalize the midterm review report accordingly. And we have a proposed meeting, the second meeting of the BIMSTEC working group to negotiate the draft text of the motor vehicle agreement in September 11 and 12. Also, we are awaiting the concurrence and comments from the member states. So the progress, at first we assessed the project implementation status as identified key challenges and bottlenecks and proposed measures to accelerate the master plan project completion in the first workshop. And today we will be finding and feeding into the finalized midterm review report to be discussed today, including sectoral chapters on roads, rail, ports, aviation, etc., to fast track the remaining projects. In the 5th meeting of the BTCWG, the finalized midterm review report will be presented. And we are expecting the Thailand will convene the meeting very soon as a lead member. And after the approval by the BTCWG, the report will be published by the ADB. Now, quickly come to the member states' updates on the projects implementation. So Bangladesh had completed 13 projects as of now, as of March 2025, actually. And 34 were ongoing and 19 were at the preparation stage, and 3 had not yet progressed. Bhutan had completed a total of 3 projects, and 18 were ongoing and 6 were at the preparation stage. 2 had not yet progressed. India is joining virtually today in this workshop. So India had completed a total of 15 projects in the master plan. 33 were ongoing, 6 were at the preparation stage, and 4 had not yet progressed. I have mentioned the referred tables here, so we can look at the tables. For example, here the table 13 in chapter 3 provides the India's updates. Myanmar, as of March 2025, had completed a total of 11 projects in the master plan, while 6 were ongoing, 5 were at the preparation stage, and 15 had not yet progressed. Nepal had completed a total of 10 projects in the master plan, and 16 ongoing, 2 at the preparation stage, and 1 had not progressed yet. Sri Lanka completed 5 projects in the master plan, and 5 were ongoing, 4 were at the preparation stage, 5 had not progressed. Thailand, on the other hand, 6 projects completed in the master plan and 2 ongoing, 3 were at the preparation stage. So these are the member states' updates in summary on the project's implementation. Now we have to talk about the way forward, and so transport connectivity remains to be the fundamental BIMSTEC agenda, and it should be taken with high priority to accelerate the implementation of the master plan, and the BIMSTEC Secretariat will continue to coordinate with the ADB and member countries to implement the plan and finalize the related agreements. And ongoing workshops, technical support will help turn plan into projects. So what member states' role will be, the view is about 60% of the project remain at the planning stage. So it highlights a major financing need, and member states are urged to update national work plans, streamline approval process, and coordinate on logistics to achieve the plan's objective efficiently. And looking ahead with the master plan and new transport agreements in places and the motor vehicle agreement on the negotiation table, BIMSTEC will position to create a seamless regional transport network driving inclusive economic growth for the Bay of Bengal sub-region. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Farhad, for your valuable presentation. Now I think we can move to session 3, ADB support for the implementation of the midterm review of the BIMSTEC Master Plan for Transport Connectivity. I'm pleased to invite my colleague, Mr. Masato Nakane, Principal Transport Specialist at ADB, to share his presentation.
Thank you, Dong-chan. And Mr. Prasanth Chandram, Ms. Malika Proinoi Bernard, distinguished representative from BIMSTEC countries, and colleagues from BIMSTEC Secretariat, NDB, very good morning. My name is Masato Nakane, Principal Transport Specialist at ADB. Now, I serve as a focal point for regional cooperation in the transport sector, and it's a real pleasure to be here today. So in this session, I'd like to walk you through some of the projects and the initiatives supported by ADB, mainly under the Greater Mekong Sub-region, or GMS, and South Asia Sub-regional Economic Cooperation Program, or SASEC, that directly relate to the BIMSTEC Master Plan for Transport Connectivity. After I call just the BIMSTEC Transport Master Plan. Yeah. But more importantly, I'll highlight areas where these 3 sub-regional frameworks, BIMSTEC, GMS, and SASEC, are already pointing in the same direction, and where synergies can be strengthened. Yeah, so let's start with the vision. Actually, now this year, so I know BIMSTEC Master Plan for Transport Connectivity is under review, and then today it's under discussion. And also ADB is supporting GMS to conduct a midterm review and update GMS transport sector strategy. And actually we had a discussion, final draft last month in Vientiane, Laos. And also now we are also supporting SASEC to prepare SASEC Strategy 2035 Transport Operational Priority. So this year we are discussing a long-term strategy for 3 most important sub-regional frameworks at the same time. So BIMSTEC Transport Master Plan sets out a very clear objective to promote seamless multimodal connectivity between and across BIMSTEC member states to enhance transport and trade linkages with other regions. And then 2 words here stand out: seamless and multimodal. And these are not unique to BIMSTEC. They are also front and center in both GMS and the SASEC vision. Although the GMS and the SASEC vision are still final draft stage, but basically we received a concurrence of the vision of these two strategies. So if you read these strategic papers, you'll see the same ideas. Infrastructure and the services that connect smoothly without unnecessary barriers and that integrate roads, railways, ports, and aviation. You'll also notice an important shared element. They look beyond their own sub-regions. Whether it's GMS looking toward South Asia or SASEC looking toward Southeast Asia, there is a recognition that connectivity must extend to the other regions and the global markets. So this shared outlook gives us a common language. When we say connectivity in BIMSTEC, GMS, and SASEC, we are essentially describing the same destination: networks, regulations, and procedures that work together and open doors beyond own borders. So next slide, thank you. So moving from vision to strategy, the BIMSTEC master plan for transport connectivity highlights 4 key thrusts: enhancing trade, increasing mobility, promoting sustainable development, and growing the economy. When we compare this to the transport strategies of GMS and SASEC, we find these same priorities embedded in their frameworks. For example, trade facilitation is a major work stream in both GMS and SASEC. Mobility for both passengers and freight is addressed through corridor development, multimodal hubs, and cross-border agreements. Sustainability is reflected in green logistics initiatives, climate-resilient infrastructure, and energy-efficient transport modes. And economic growth is both a driver and an outcome of these programs. What this tells us is that these 3 frameworks are already playing in the same direction. This alignment makes cooperation easier, whether that's sharing lessons learned, coordinating investments, or even pooling resources for projects that deliver benefits across multiple subregions. Next slide, please. Yeah, so let's now turn to the physical connectivity networks. This slide highlights the SASEC road corridors which connect Bhutan, Nepal, India, Bangladesh, and Myanmar. These corridors form the backbone of sub-regional connectivity in South Asia. Next slide, please. Yeah. This slide illustrates how BIMSTEC Corridor 1 overlaps significantly with SASEC corridors. This route runs from Kathmandu through Birgunji and Laxaw to Kolkata, then continues via Petrapur, Benapur to Monla and Pairaport in Bangladesh, and finally reaches to Paletwa in Myanmar. Next slide, please. Yeah, this slide shows the BIMSTEC Road Corridor 2, which extends from Kathmandu through Bangalore, then proceeds through Rangpur, Dhaka, Cox's Bazar, Teknaf, and into Mandau in Myanmar. This corridor again aligns closely with the SASEC road network. Next slide, please. Yeah. So this slide confirms the alignment of BIMSTEC Road Corridor 3, which passes through Dhaka, Sylhet, Tamaville, Moretam, and on to Mewadi, Bangkok, and Len Chaban in Thailand. So this route corresponds with both SASEC corridors and GMS corridors. Yeah, so the key message here is that we are not developing these corridors in isolation. Rather, the sub-regional frameworks are well aligned and mutually reinforcing, creating an integrated backbone for connectivity across South and Southeast Asia. Could you skip slide? Next, please. Next. And next one. One more. Thank you. Yeah, basically, previous slide shows the alignment with between the other BIMSTEC corridors and SASEC corridors. And then the table in this slide shows that ADB has financed 15 road projects along BIMSTEC, GMS, and SASEC corridors. These investments are critical for filling missing links, upgrading capacity, and improving safety standards. Next slide, please. Yeah. So this slide highlights railway networks in the BIMSTEC countries. Here, national governments play a particularly strong financing role, given the high capital requirements and strategic importance of railway for bulk freight and long-distance travel. Next slide, please. Yeah. This one shows investment for inland waterway project. And the next slide, please. Yeah, these tables show investment in aviation and the maritime project. As you can see, synergies in inland waterways, maritime, and aviation are currently less developed compared to roads and railway. So this suggests room for further cooperation, especially as ports, airports, and waterways become more important for multimodal connectivity. Next slide, please. Yeah, one of the strongest common priorities across BIMSTEC, GMS, and SASEC is aligning regulations and standards between countries. It's not enough to just build a physical infrastructure. We also need to ensure crossing a border is smooth, predictable, and efficient. In the GMS, this is addressed through the Cross-Border Transport Facilitation Agreement, or CBTA. Its goal is to reduce transport costs and time, making it easier to trade, travel, and invest. The Early Harvest MOU signed in 2017 and relaunched in 2024 has accelerated implementation by allowing each participating GMS country to issue up to 500 multiple entry transport permits, and permitting vehicles to cross borders and operate for up to 30 days on designated routes, and using temporary admission documents to streamline processing at the border crossings. For businesses and travelers, this means less waiting, fewer administrative barriers, and lower costs. Next slide, please. Yeah. Also, ADB has been supporting BBIN motor vehicle agreement. So in South Asia, this similar initiative is underway through the BBIN motor vehicle agreement signed in 2015 in Thimphu by Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, and Nepal. The agreement aims to facilitate cross-border movement vehicles without the need for transshipment at border crossings. Under this BBIN MVA, vehicles from one member country can enter another with valid permits and documentation. Customs, immigration, and transport procedures will be coordinated and streamlined with a focus on both passenger and freight transport. Protocols and route arrangement will be implemented on a bilateral or trilateral basis among participating countries. So the benefits of this agreement are very clear. Seamless cross-border road transport, reduced transaction costs and delays, more transparent and harmonized regulations, enhanced economic and people-to-people connectivity. So the next step of BBIN MVA is to conduct trial runs, which will help refine operating procedures and address implementation challenges ahead of full-scale rollout. So comparing these two agreements, yeah, CBTA has already conducted several trial runs. So it's good if BBI and MBA also can conduct some. The next slide, please. Yeah, and also based on my understanding, BIMSTEC also discussed the BIMSTEC MBA. So when we take a step back and consider a BIMSTEC, GMS, and SASEC together, it's clear that there is substantial common ground, shared visions, overlapping priorities, and similar approaches to both hard infrastructure and soft regulatory measures. So this alignment presents a valuable opportunity. By working together across these sub-regional frameworks, we can accelerate progress, optimize the use of resources, and deliver connectivity that is seamless, multimodal, and truly cross-regional. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nakane-san, for your presentation on ADB support to BIMSTEC, as well as your introduction on ADB support to GMS, SASEC, and BBIN. With this, I think we conclude our session 3. I think we are a little bit ahead of our schedule. So before we take a photo and break for coffee, I think we can spend a few minutes to introduce ourselves. Maybe we can start from this table.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Asiri Guruge, Deputy Director from External Resources Department, Ministry of Finance, Sri Lanka.
Good morning. My name is Leelani Ruhunage. I'm the Director General in Engineering in the Port and Aviation section in the Ministry of Port, Highways and Transport and Aviation Division.
Good morning. I am Ramya Bandarnayaka, Director Planning from the Ministry of Transport, Highways and Civil Aviation.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kanchisa Rod. I am the Marketing Officer from Port Authority of Thailand.
Morning, I'm Pongsakorn Makpum from Legal Affairs Bureau, Marine Department under the Ministry of Transport. Thank you. Good morning, Pentor Manisi from International Affairs Division from Ministry of Transport of Thailand.
Good morning, I am Kantapon Phadra from International Affairs Division, Ministry of Transport, Thailand.
Good morning, I'm Doraya Pantanon from Ministry of Transport, Thailand.
I'm Kanchi from Bhutan. Good morning, everyone. Nice to meet you all. Members from delegates from ADB and BIMSTEC Secretariat. My name is Som Jamso, working as an executive engineer with the Department of Surface Transport, Ministry of Infrastructure and Transport. I'm from Bhutan.
Good morning. I am CM Pradhan, Chief Department of Surface Transport, Ministry of Infrastructure and Transport, Bhutan. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Samishtiak Shahriar. I'm working as a Deputy Secretary in the Road Transport and Highways Division of Bangladesh. Thank you.
Good morning. This is Mohammad Rafiqul Karim, Joint Secretary
from the Ministry of Shipping of Bangladesh. Thank you.
Good morning. This is Abdul Muttalib Sarkar, Additional Secretary from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Bangladesh. Thank you.
Good morning. This is Supapat Puthevamongkul from Department of International Economic Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand.
Good morning. I'm Chidapat Siddhikorn from the International Economic Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand.
Good morning. My name is Orapin Gritaya Pipong. I'm from Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Thank you.
Good morning again. I am Farhad Ahmed, Lead Specialist, Connectivity Sector, BIMSTEC Secretariat.
Namaste, good morning. My name is Churaraj Dakal, Project Director, ADB Funded Projects, Ministry of Physical Infrastructure and Transport, Nepal.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mukesh Tangul. I'm associated with the Ministry of Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation, and I'm Joint Secretary for the Civil Aviation Division in Nepal. Thank you.
Good morning and namaste, everyone. I'm Kamal Bahadur Bosnit. I'm working in Ministry of Industry, Commerce and Supplies of Nepal. Thank you.
So Joey, can you also introduce yourself? Thank you very much. I think we don't have to introduce the people sitting at the high table. But in addition to the physical participants, we also have online participants. Maybe we can also ask the online participant to introduce themselves. First, maybe India. No, they are not online. Okay, then Myanmar, please.
Good morning, namaste everyone. This is Mayank Tyagi. I am Deputy Secretary in the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, Government of India.
Okay, thank you very much. Any other online participants? Do we still have other online participants? No? Okay, no. Then I think all have already introduced themselves. With this, I think we can break for group photo and also coffee break. Let's come back for technical discussion at 10:30. 10:30. And after the coffee break and group photo, my colleague Bruce Winston will lead the discussions. Thank you very much. So we can move out for the group photo first. Yeah, we talked about the like it interesting shape. So I possibly for yeah. I think it's so many because they're small, but they be Chinese. But the function is that from Thailand. Just bigger number. Oh, okay.
Come here.
I believe around, well,
okay,
quick meeting.
okay,
But let's continue.
okay, okay, yeah. And tomorrow, it's just 1 day and a half. So tomorrow, we'll have the closing session. You are supposed to make the closing. Yeah, so you'll be back tomorrow for a longer time.
Yeah, we hear the whole session.
The whole session. Okay, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. And you can have a lunch. We have lunch. You can have lunch here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah.
So you already say they're like nice food.
Yeah, right. Yes.
But the lunch is very good.
Yes, right.
After India, everything is great. Have you been to India? No, right?
Recently, no, but I think I was there 2023 or something.
You've been to 2023? How do you manage to get to India in 2023? No mission, right?
You were just there. I remember I visited your office together with Larny. Yeah. Oh.
What was the event?
It's a BIMSTAG. It's a BIMSTAG. Yeah.
Remember they give a lot
Because I
of
just have
Chinese passport.
you were just
Move
transfer.
there.
Yeah, you just transfer there.
No, I don't remember now. I remember.
Yeah.
It's the event at the Taj Palace.
I think so. Yeah.
The World Bank lady came for the free food.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yes. It's a 2023.
I
Right?
forgot whether it's SAR or BIMSTEC, but yeah, I remember.
I think it's BIMSTAG.
I think trade facilitation actually.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I remember.
Right.
So somehow they let you in.
Yeah.
No issue getting the visa?
No. Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah. But now it's a little difficult to arrange here.
Although now I know that Modi went to China, right?
Yeah. For the Shanghai Cooperation Summit. Yeah, right. In Tianjin, I think end of this month. Yeah. But now it's difficult to arrange a SARC event in India because Pakistan will not go. It's India, and also maybe Bangladesh also have difficulty. Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy. India is a pain, right?
Yeah.
It's not cheap. It's
Right.
a lot of hassle with all the visa.
Yeah, right.
So that's why even outside we don't have events in India.
Okay.
Okay, I think basically everyone is back. I hope everyone had a good coffee break. So we're beginning the next session. This will be the one on the roads and road transport sector. In your program, it's session 4, in which we ask for comments, updates, and corrections on the draft midterm review report, which was prepared, the date is May 2025, distributed at the end of May and early June by the Secretariat. So the method of operating will be to go country by country in alphabetical order to receive the comments of each country on the roads and road transport sector in this session, on the text and tables that relate to that sector. And it's not required, but we understand, for example, Bangladesh has a PowerPoint for this and other sectors. So each country may proceed how they like. If you would like to start with a PowerPoint and then discuss any possible changes in the text and tables, including the appendix tables that relate to the sector, then we can entertain those. Just generally on the structure of the report, for example, for Bangladesh, which we're showing on the screen, in the text, there are a couple of tables, one on example successes, which show the completed projects, and then also projects indicating the role of ADB, which we wanted to highlight as well. That's in the main text, and the main text also includes some remarks that were made in the previous meeting and previous meetings. For example, in the case of Bangladesh, on various BIMSTEC-related road projects that were not included in the master plan, and some recommendations that Bangladesh made. And then we'd also like to look at the relevant appendix, in this case, Appendix 1, Bangladesh being first in alphabetical order. We'd like to look at, this is a more complete list of projects, not just completed projects, not just ADB-supported projects, but the relatively complete list from the master plan. And then we can take a look at those. That one, as I mentioned, Appendix 1. So this is showing the progress of BIMSTEC transport connectivity plan projects in Bangladesh, all sectors, all projects completed, or in some cases, detailed information on partially opened, ongoing, and so forth under preparation. So without any further ado, I should hand the floor over to the Bangladeshi delegation, and we can hear about the progress in the road sector and also how that affects the report itself. So I will turn it over to the Bangladeshis.
As I introduced myself earlier, distinguished presence here. I welcome you all to the presentation from Road Transport and Highways Division. Here, actually, we have the information from two different ministries, Road Transport and Highways Division, and also from the Bridges Division. So in the Road Transport and Highways Division, it covers or connected actually in with a lot of projects. So I will be very going in short actually to take less time. And this is actually the comment on the review. And in the first serial, the title is, I think, it is wrongly placed. So it will be corrected. It will be corrected as improvement of the Jattabadi intersection, Bawa on the Dhaka-Khulna highway, and the third Bhangla Road section of 4 lanes. And it is misplaced as the VAN-RD001. So that is the correction in to the review report, actually. And for the next serial, that is VAN-RD002, 4 laning Doladia Magura and Chinaida Jashur Khulna. That is in total of 212 kilometers. And the feasibility study and detailed design was completed in 2015. Improvement of a portion of that has the progress of 19.1%. And till May 2015 under a separate project. And the whole the total project is still in the pipeline state. And the next project, that is 003, 4 laning Paturia to Novinagar, including Manikganj bypass. That is the feasibility study and detailed design was done in 2022. And the 009, the title is Road Connectivity Project 2. So that is also in the ongoing stage. And you know that only 3 projects have been completed so far, and most of them are in pipeline, and 6 are ongoing. So within the scope of the current fiscal year budget. So this is one of the project that is in the ongoing state. And the next project, that is 010, construction of the second Kajpur Meghna and Gomti bridges and rehabilitation of existing bridges. So this is one of the completed projects among the 3. You have to change the slide. Not seeing here. Sorry, the pointer isn't working. Okay, so the okay, so the 011 construction of the Dhaka Chattogram Expressway, which is a total of 217 kilometer. It is also the feasibility study and detailed design was done within June 2015, and still in the pipeline state, and it will be done with the ADB financing. And the next project, that is improvement of the Ashuganj River Port Sharail Dharkar Akhauda Land Port Road as a 4-lane national highway. So the progress is 58.80% till May 2025, and it is also in the ongoing stage. And the next one, that is 0013, and it is also in the ongoing stage, which is titled Upgrading of the Kumilla Brahmanbadia 4-lane national highway. So this project is being implemented under the Indian line of credit, and you know that due to some issues, the line of credit and it was recommended to shift the funding source actually. And the next one is 014, 4-laning of the Dhaka Kachpur Sylhet highway. So physical progress of this project is only 14.7%, and it is in the ongoing stage. Next one, 4-laning Rangpur to Banglabandha, 196 kilometer total. So it is still in the pipeline state, and it is will be adopted with the ADB financing as Northern RTCI PPF, that is the Sussex Phase 3. And next one is 4-laning of the Khulna Mangla highway, and it is still in the pipeline, and the government is seeking the financial partner for this project. The next one is 4-laning of Bhanga Faridpur to Borishal and 4-laning of Borishal Potwaki Kuakata with a link to Paira Deep Sea Port. So it is also in the pipeline state, and feasibility study and detailed design was completed, and which these documents need to be reviewed now. And the whole project is planned to be adopted as Sussex, Bangladesh South Corridor. Progress till now is 53%. 051, 4-laning of the Bhanga Botiaghata Kalna Lohagada project. So this is also in the pipeline state, and feasibility study and detailed design was completed, and it is also due to the Indian funding recently has been recommended to shift the funding source actually. And we have some issues with the land acquisition of this project. The next one is 4-laning of Chattogram Coxbajar Teknaf highway. So it is also in the pipeline state. And next one is the 4-laning of Sylhet to Tamabil highway project, 65 kilometer. This is ongoing state with very little progress actually. And number 17, the 4-laning of the Rangpur to Budimari highway, 128 kilometers, which is also in the pipeline state, and feasibility study and detailed design is being updated, and this will be will be done with the ADB financing as Sussex 3 project phase 3. Number 18 is construction of direct road link between Bangladesh and Myanmar. Ghumdum, Bangladesh, that is the border area of Myanmar and Bangladesh, the area of Ghumdum. And it is also in the pipeline state, and a planned project upgrading of 2 kilometers long Balukhali Gumdum Road, section 4 lane. This part was completed only. And number 19 is Chattogram Port Access Road. This is also in the pipeline state, and feasibility study and detailed design was completed in 2022. DPP is being processed by Roads and Highways Division. This project is aimed to have done with the ADB financing. And these 19 projects, this falls within the jurisdiction of the Road Transport and Highways Division. And we have now some updates from the Bridges Division. So here only 3 projects mentioned. The Bridges Division conveyed their comments that this in the report, these changes should be done. So this is the first one is 005, and that is construction of the Dhaka Elevated Expressway. It is in the ongoing state. And the remarks in the midterm review, which may be replaced with this this comment in Annexure 1. That is already a portion of 13 kilometer from Hazrat Shah Jahan International Airport to FDC Gate has been opened for transport. This is funded by a public-private partnership project, which is called PPP. And this is now operational and provides uninterrupted road communication between Dhaka-Chattogram Highway and the Dhaka highway through the proposed Dhaka-Arshuli Elevated Expressway. Overall, this is in the ongoing stage. And also to replace the remarks for the projects, that is BN ITD 006, construction of the Dhaka-Arshuli Elevated Expressway. And the remarks should be replaced by funded by the Export-Import Bank of China and the government under construction with 60% completion as of June 2025. And the completion date has been extended by 1 year, that is up to June 2026. And challenges included as the land acquisition and shifting of the utility services. And the last one from the Bridges Division, I think they have had a total project of 8, but they proposed changes for only for these 3 projects. So they conveyed their comments only on these projects. And this one is BNRD 015, which is titled Construction of Bridge along the Bhulta Adaihajar Bancharampur Novinagar Road over the Meghna River. And the remarks should be replaced as investment consortium of South Korea did not submit their RFP proposal for constructing straight bridge on G2G P2P basis. Bangladesh is interested to withdraw this project from PPP and implement by the fund from the development partner. So it was initially aimed as a public-private partnership project. So now the government recommends that the funding should be changed, and government is interested, the Bridges Division is interested to accomplish this project with the support of a development partner. So these are the comments on the midterm review report. Thank you all.
Thank you for that very detailed and comprehensive presentation. I believe you'll be sharing the PowerPoint with the Secretariat, and that will be a good input for my homework to make the revisions that are necessary. I don't think we'll do that during the meeting, but with that information, I should be able to do the needful for the hopefully final version of the midterm review. Just a couple of comments from me. One is in this report, we've converted the cost information to 2018 values. For one thing, that provides consistency with the original master plan, which used 2018 cost. And it also provides consistency across countries in terms of the cost. And okay, yeah, pipeline or preparation sometimes is the word we use in the report to avoid confusion for the casual reader with perhaps pipeline transportation. But yeah, again, that's a really helpful presentation, and PowerPoints are of course appreciated, not necessary for this exercise, but helps makes it easier when you have a number of suggestions to go through on my part to adequately reflect them. Any other final words from the Bangladesh delegation on the road sector? The main content, of course, is the tables, the complete table in Appendix 1, as well as the example successes and ADB support table that appears in the main text. And then there were some few remarks summarizing, few paragraphs summarizing suggestions or other information that had been provided by Bangladesh in previous meetings. Anything more you'd like to say?
I think we have already mentioned that for a few projects, we need to look for new financing resources. Funding resources. Yeah, in the tables. So these are already mentioned in the tables, which are actually supposed to be, constructed with the line of credit from the Indian government. So at this moment, there has been some, stagnancy in the funding. So we have already mentioned in the table that we need to look for new funding sources for those projects. Secondly, earlier we have mentioned that a few roads that need to be added or maybe considered for addition to this master plan. However, we have the list. We will submit those at the last session.
I think we included in the text this time.
But if there is any changes, we can compare it. We have an updated version.
If you want to add or subtract to that list.
We have it written. We'll share it with you so that you can see if there is any updated request for this purpose. And you will see that because of the changing situation, so a few projects have been found that these are not feasible at this moment. So we have already mentioned that, and in the, I think, coming sessions, we'll be mentioning those for your updating and correction.
Okay. One comment from my side, I would say we're not revising the master plan, but we're assessing the
we understand. We fully understand. However, we are mentioning our position. What is the position about all these projects? Because we are talking about all the projects, not only a few roads and highways projects or railway projects. We are mentioning the whole situation. However, you will take inputs as you require.
That's definitely in order in the text.
Right.
As a supplement.
And if I remember correctly, in November 2023, when the first workshop was held in Dhaka, I think you were there, Mr. Dong Chung Lee. So we mentioned that this document should be like a live document. And every 2 years, there should be an updating of these projects. Because with the passage of time, because this master plan was prepared back in 2018. Now we are in 2025. And actually, this master plan was adopted only in 2022. That is after 4 or 5 years after finalization of these projects. So in the meantime, a lot of time has been left and a lot of progress have been made on a number of projects, and some of the projects have become obsolete. So that's why we need to, update it in line with the requirements of the member states, particularly for Bangladesh.
So we can record that information in terms of what projects would need to be updated.
Right.
I don't think we're actually going to revise the master plan itself in this exercise, but we note that you suggested that this is something that should be done on a regular basis.
Whenever possible. So we are not
Whenever
saying that at
possible.
the moment you are going to change it and bring it. So now it is a review. So during the review, we want you to know that the situation, the whole situation.
Right, 7 years since 2018, when the ADB consultant delegation and ADB staff visited the various BIMSTEC countries initially. So much has changed, of course.
Yeah, and I understand this process started back in 2014, 15.
But the BTI
finalization of this one. Yeah. So during this process, I think we spent a lot of time and we have left a lot of time. So we need to update those things. Thank you.
Thank you. But it's good to show the progress that you've made. You've completed a number of projects. And that's part of this exercise to show where we are with the various master plan projects, what's been completed, what's ongoing, what's still in preparation or in the pipeline. Certainly Bangladesh has made some good progress in the various sectors, as have the other countries.
Actually, you are aware that, as we mentioned during the last review meeting, that land acquisition has become a very acute
It's
problem.
mentioned very often, we highlight that in the chapter 3, where there's a box showing the various challenges, and land acquisition comes up on so many projects, particularly regarding Bangladesh.
So it has become a very complex and acute issue for us.
Country, so it's a
despite all this effort, the government could not solve it. So actually recently there is a decision taken by the government that before placing any projects for approval, the concerned authorities have to ensure that they can acquire the lands. So that should be done first, then they have to submit any projects for approval. So this is actually becoming a headache for the government of Bangladesh. Thank you.
Thank you. That's all good. Should we move on then to the Bhutanese delegation? Next in alphabetical order, Bhutan. I just put up on the screen. This is Appendix 2, of course, is the comprehensive listing of Bhutanese projects. There was actually a typo in the title of Appendix 2, but I've corrected it. In fact, a number of inputs were provided, and I've reflected in this file based on, I believe in July, Bhutan kindly provided some fairly detailed inputs, and you can see all the red. Okay, that's not the screen, but Bhutan I see has also a PowerPoint.
Yes.
So I guess we'll begin again listening to their PowerPoint. And again, also make sure you share it with the Secretariat. I suppose you have it now, so that we can make sure we reflect it when we revise the text. Okay, so Bhutan.
Good morning once again. I'll start my presentation. So I will skip some of my presentation, which I feel is not required here. So the overview of my presentation. So I will directly go to the connectivity project in the last like 10 years. Basically, I will be discussing on the some of the progress that we have made till now. So to start with, so number one is the upgradation of Galvatongsa PNH. So which is being shortened by like 43 kilometers from 244 to 201. So we have like completed the construction of Revi-Khosala bypass, which is of 7 kilometers. Then we have completed Tingtivi Ongdigang bypass. Then Ose, which is of 7.3 kilometers, which bypass one of the major landslide area. Then we have like completed 4 permanent bridges, which was being constructed by JICA. So now we have like Bolscut bypass construction. So to bypass the landslide, Bolscut landslide. So which is being like made into 2 contract packages. So contract 1, package 1, we have already awarded the contract, and then package 2, like we have like issued a letter of intent. However, So there is a little bit changes here. The package 2, like we have retendered. So basically, so we can change it to like retendered, and soon we will be awarding the work. Then the deployment is in progress for the 30 kilometer of the Stonsa Revi, which is Galipotonsa PNH. So basically, it will be starting from this financial year, and we plan to complete the road improvement works by 2029. So coming to the improvement of reaching Pasaka Gidu Road. So we have completed the pavement extension of reaching Pasaka Road, which is of 10 kilometer. Then we have completed the Pasaka Monitor improvement of Pasaka Monitor Road, 31 kilometer. Then resurfacing of Monitor Junja, which is of 14 kilometer. Then currently the construction of like Balujura underpass is being like is almost to the completion stage. We can see that the the underpass is completed, but we are still doing some finishing works. So it will be completed by this financial year. Then the single belly bridge, so we by a permanent bridge with a carrying capacity of 70 metric ton. So the design of the bridge has been already initiated. So coming to the construction of Samrong Jomasangas road, which is of 58 kilometer. So the construction was started in December 2020. However, it was delayed due to COVID. So the total progress as of June 2025 is about 70%, and so we anticipated the road completion by October 2025. Now coming to the construction of PNH, so which will be funded by ADB project. So we have already issued the EUI. Then we have to send RFP to the shortlisted firm in February 2025 and was received in April 2025. So the technical and financial proposal was finalized and is endorsed in June 2025. So the feasibility and detailed design will start by the end. It was actually supposed to be start by June 2025, and then we anticipated to complete this detailed design by the 15 months. The construction of Gelibu Panbang road, which is of 74 kilometer. So it's divided into two sections. Number one is the Gelibu Taretang road, which is of 14 kilometer. So the pre-feasibility and preliminary design has been completed. Then we have also completed the ERI. So we have sent the RFP to the shortlisted firm, and the consultant shall submit the RFP on August 19. So the construction will be start by January 2027. So when it comes to Taratang Panbang, so will be taken up in the 14 5-year plan. So coming to the construction of section of SEWH, which is of 61.59 kilometer. So this road is being divided into two sections. One is Ngam Chogoling, which is of 24 kilometer. So the work was started on 6th September 2022. So the physical progress as of June 2025 is of 53.25%. The project is to be completed by March 2026. Then the second package is Chogoling, which is of 37.59 kilometer. So work was started on 19 March 2024. So the physical progress as of June 2025 is 13%. So we anticipated the completion of this road by March 2028. So when it comes to the development of this Cockroger and Bambat railway, so the FLS has been completed. So like FLS by GOA, so which in principle is being approved. So we have the FLS was being received by the RGB on 15 May 2025. So now the expansion of the Paro Airport. So the construction of.
Okay, we're doing roads now, so.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, you can do that in the following session.
Okay, thank you.
But please hold that. Are those the comments then on the road and road transport
Okay,
sector?
thank you.
Oh, okay. So that's good follow-up information. I mean, I know in July you had submitted also comments and suggested changes in the tables. And now you've provided some additional information, some of the same information, but some new information. So my job will be then to go through in detail this PowerPoint and make sure everything is reflected in the tables. And I will do that. But I appreciate both the effort last month to go through and we've tracked changes, suggested necessary changes, and then to follow it up with this detailed PowerPoint. And then we will hear later on the civil aviation sector. Okay, so that's of course, I'm not yet reflecting your PowerPoint. I'm not that fast. but this is reflecting your written comments. And there's a substantial overlap as well. But I think you have some new information also.
Yes. In fact, the one that we have shared is in detail. Then the PowerPoint that I have presented, because in the documents that we have shared, so there are some changes in the kilometer, then even with the costs.
Well, one thing is we have to be a little bit careful when we convert to 2018 values.
Mm-hmm.
So 2018 values should be a lower number, actually. Of course, as we deflate, there's been maybe 25-30% inflation, at least in terms of US dollar inflation in that period. So if we have the 2025 dollars, then we have to reduce that number to get to 2018. But it's clearly shown as 2018. So the reader will know that's why the number may be a little bit lower than it would be otherwise. And again, we do that for consistency with the original master plan and to have some consistent measure across the countries. Okay, so I will go through that again, much appreciated PowerPoint delivered today by the Bhutanese delegation. Anything further before we move on?
Mr. Bush, just a little update on Sarbang-Lamajingka highway. The status as of now is we have procured the consultancy services for feasibility study and detailed design through the support of ADB through SUSEC projects. So as of now, we have already procured the consultancy services for feasibility study and detailed design. And then the project will kickstart hopefully by October, first week of October.
So which project number is that?
058.
Sorry?
058, construction of Lamajingka Sarbang.
58.
Yeah, 05.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah. So this is the latest update we have for this project.
This one.
Yeah, that one.
So this was in 2025 was about 80 million. So that becomes about 63 million.
Yeah.
In 2018 dollars. So you had some specific additional information in the PowerPoint.
Like in the documents that we have shared, we have said that we'll recruit the consultant by end of July, right?
Yeah.
But now it's we have already recruited the consultant. So we have through the.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. Feasibility was planned to be commenced in July 2025.
Yes.
You want to change that?
Yes.
Yeah. So we have already procured the consultancy services, contract signed, and then now work will commence by first week of October 2025.
commencement in
Yes.
first week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, the feasibility will commence.
Feasibility and detailed design.
So that work will commence in early October
Yes.
2025.
Yeah.
And again, anticipated completion time of 15 months.
15 months.
So then the next sentence says the DD is planned to be commenced. This is maybe not necessary, I suppose. I think this one is superseded by the previous revision. So the DD is projected to conclude by mid-27,
Yeah.
etc. Okay. I will save that change for now. And again, I will go through the PowerPoint as well to make sure it's all consistent with the latest information. Okay. So that's again, Appendix 2 is the main text. That change actually has to be replicated then in the chapter 2 as well. Okay, and in terms of additional paragraphs, there were some other paragraphs that reflect some comments and requests made by Bhutan. If at some point you want to add or subtract to those paragraphs, please let us know. Okay. So, okay, that's Bhutan. So next up would be India, of course, attending virtually from New Delhi. Are you with us?
Yeah, morning.
Great.
I'm here.
Great.
Just let me share my screen. So is my document visible?
Yes, yes.
Hello.
Yes, I think it's showing.
Okay, so I'm going to update project by project regarding RD23 upgrading of Imphal to More. So this is already complete, and I think in the last update also it has been shown as completed, so there is no change there. Second one is India RD24. It's 2-lane road bridge in Jogi Gofa across the Brahmaputra River. So there is a change in the percentage progress in the last year, meeting in the March. So now the physical progress is 65%, and it is expected to be completed by December 2026. It's a challenging work because in this time it's a lot of rainy season. There is a lot of flood. So I think there is a change in the completion period also. Then in the RD28, Guwahati and Jorbat bypass. So this project is actually named Guwahati Ring Road. So there is an update also here since March. So in the April 25, we have issued the letter of award. That means the contractor has been appointed. But the work has not started yet because there are some preliminary work which needs to be done, like permission and other things before the work is started. And especially in this, again, rainy season, it is delaying that processes. So hopefully after this rainy season in 1 or 2 months, the work will start. Then the next one is RD63. So it's basically a mix of a lot of sub projects. So how do I? So basically, there is one Assam portion, the state-wise. If I distribute, So in the Assam, there are total 6 packages. So in the 6 out of these 6 packages, so package is basically the 120 kilometer has been divided into different kilometer, and that has been given to different contractors to basically make it fast. So there are different packages progress I have given here. So we have also shared this document, so you will get all these details. So like in the package 1, it has been awarded, but again the work has not started. Soon after the initial work, this permission and all these things are given, so it will start soon. In the package 2, it's 46% progress. In the package 3, it's 55% progress. Package 4, again it is awarded, it will start soon. Basically package 5, although work has started, but physical progress is not there due to some issues, and so the likely date of completion we are projecting as October 27. In the package 6, the work has started and the physical progress is although small, so again the likely date of completion is March 27. So the other kind of spur of this is Karimganj Surat Kandi section. So this has been awarded, and there is some physical progress also in this section. In the second part of this project, which falls in the state of Tripura, again it is divided into 5 sections. So in the section 1 has already been completed by PWD, and regarding the second section from Kumar Ghat to Ambasa and Muniakami to Champaknagar. So there is a progress in this, that there is a detailed project report has started regarding the the project planning. So once this is complete, then it will go for the approval process. From Champaknagar to Khayarpur, there is already been awarded, and there is a physical progress of 26%. It is likely to be completed by basically end of September 26. Then Agartala bypass is already complete. Then Agartala to Sambrum, again it is divided in 2 packages, and one package is already over in 20, and Udaipur to Sambrum is already completed in 2018. Now I will come to RD 64. So this is Assam, from Assam Meghalaya border to Doanalai to Dalu. So this is again in the 2 state in the Assam portion. So this there is a physical progress is around 77%, and work is progressing very fast in this, and we basically are predicting that as per the current progress, the work will finish in around end of September 25 this year. So the Meghalaya portion of which is the major portion here, 195 kilometer. So again, in the first package, the civil work has been awarded and the contract has been signed and appointed date. That means the work has started in the one section. The other section, the work, the letter of award has been issued, and but there is a issue of some land acquisition and forest clearance issue. So that part is not started yet. In the last section, Darugri to Bagmara Dalu section. So there is a project preparation. The detailed project report is being prepared, and it is basically in the planning stage. Then India RD 65. So it's basically improvement if in the state of Tripura, basically NH 208 and 158, Telia, Mura and Harina. So again, it is divided in different sections and 3 packages. So all these 3 packages have some packages have around 3 to 4% progress, and one package has 34% of progress. So if we say all these sections, so we can say by the end of 2026, this project will be complete, and it's an ongoing project. So there is a continuous progress in this. Then if we come to RD66, so upgradation road between Kolkata and Bongao near Pedrapol on India-Bangladesh border. So in this, it is still in the proposal state. There was a issue of the alignment in the previous proposal. So now the alignment, there was basically, now it is being proposed in the green field. So it's a totally new alignment is being proposed. So this is, we are discussing it, and basically it's still in the planning stage. In the RD67, so it's a two-laning of alternate route between Barak Valley in Silchar to Guwahati. So again, this is different sections are there, and there is a different progress. So in one section has been completed, Balachera to Harangjao. So this is already completed in April 24. So Nele to Harangjao, this is basically not basically it's under planning. Other part also, it's basically under the consultancy stage and the planning stage. So RD68, so Shrirampur, Dubri and Fulbari to Tura. So also with a bridge on Brahmaputra River. So again, Shrirampur to Dubri, Fulbari. So Shrirampur to Dubri also is divided in different packages, two packages. So one package is around 36.37% progress. Another is complete, the package. And the bridge also is around 63.45% progress. So this completion is 28. The road package completion will be in the 26 November. And from Fulbari to Tura, so they are both under construction. And for both packages, there is a contract has been awarded from Fulbari to the Tura part, but work has not started yet. So this appointed date is yet to be given. Then RD69, so it's improvement of Manu to Simlung, NS44 in Tripura. Again, it has different packages. So there are 4 packages. So in the package 1 has already been completed in 23. Package 2, there is a physical progress of around 50%, and it is likely to be completed by January 26. In package 3, basically has been already completed in 23. In the package 4, basically there is a issue of around 6.45 kilometer. There was a contractual issue in this 18-kilometer stretch. So some part it has been de-scoped, and fresh bids are being invited for the work. Now in the RD70, so improvement between Tura and Dalu connecting India-Bangladesh border. So this has been completed in 25, this June 25, and there's some section of 3.8 kilometer due to sinking zone has been basically dealing. So this, I think from the last meeting, this is an update that this has been completed. Then RD71. So in this also there are different packages. So in the package 1, there is 68.64. In the package 2, it's 35. And in the package 3, again, the contract has been signed in July 25. recently. After so this again is an update, but the work is yet to start. So it will take 1 or 2 months to start the work. And the package 3 physical progress is around 33.9. So and package 5 also 26%. So all the packages now are either they're progressing. So the work is ongoing on this. And RD72. So this has already been completed in 21. So there is no update in this. And RD73, Khowai to Agartala link. So again, it is divided into different packages. So Agartala to Mohanpur is already completed, 23. Mohanpur to Hezamara, there is a physical progress of 74%. It is expected to be completed by March 26. Hezamara to Khowai, 14 kilometer, it is already completed in 24. So RD74 is already completed, so there is no change here. RD75, so Maram Peren Dimapur Road in Manipur and Nagaland. So again, it is divided in different state and packages. So in the state of Manipur, there are 5 packages, and out of these 5 packages, 3 packages has been completed, and 2 packages, one is 99% and one is 73%. So most likely in next 1 or 2 or 3 months, this project, this part will be complete. Then in the Nagaland portion, again, it is divided into 5 packages. So 1 package is complete, another is around 64%. There is another 64% and 60%. But the package 5, the bit not yet awarded, basically. So this 17 kilometer, if you leave, so the rest is likely, overall, it's likely to be completed by the end of this year, or maybe in the January, February of next year. But due to this, the section 4, this will take some time. Section 5. Then RD76, Imphal, Moirang in Manipur. So it is under the, basically, sanction has been given in end of March 25. And after the sanction has been accorded in March 25, so the bids, the tendering process has started. So it is ongoing, but work has not started yet. Then RD78, so it's basically from Kohima, Kedima, Karlong. So it's again in Manipur. So this is also divided into different parts. So in the first part, the Kohima to Mao section in Nagaland. So basically, initially there was a 74% progress, but due to some contractual issues, so the work has been terminated, and the balance of work bid will be invited again. So in the Manipur section, so from the Mao Senapati section, so DPR is under progress for Karlong and Kedima section. Alternate alignment is being. So again, these are all under the project preparation stage only. From Senapati to Imphal section, basically, which is 46 kilometer. So there is a physical progress. So from 70% to 19% or 11% in the different sections. So if we take the overall completion date, maybe mid of next year, all these 4 packages will be completed. Then RD79, so Ukrul, Toloi, Tadubi, and in the Manipur. So again, it is divided into 4 packages. The first packages, the contract has been awarded, but work has not started. In the second, there is a progress of 71%. And in the package 3, 88%. Package 4, it's 90%. around 96.7%. So overall, except the package 1, the work will finish by the March 26. So the first package will take more time. Then RD80, so Ukrul Tesami in Manipur. So it is divided in 3 packages. So basically in the first packages, the again work has not started and the likely completion date is May 27. In the package 2, the work has started. There is a physical progress of 17% and likely it will complete by the end of 26. Then the bridge, the bridge has been completed. So this is regarding this project. Then RD81, Jiribam to Tipaimuk in Manipur. So this is basically under 2 phases. So phase 1, the physical progress is the phase 1 is being taken up. So the physical progress is around 42%. Then in the RD82, Azol Tuipang, basically connecting with Kaladan multimodal transport project. So this is around 450 kilometer. This is, and there are 3 bypasses. So it is divided into 8 packages. So in the package 1 and 2, 3 and basically almost all the packages, there is a substantial progress. And I think either some portion has been delinked and the remaining work has been completed. So there is a substantial progress in this section. In the basically one bypass also there is a substantial progress. And so overall, if we see this project, so maybe in basically maybe 1 or 2 months, this will be totally basically finishing. Then RD83, so improvement of Hangchup and Tamenglong, Tausem and Haflong. This is totally 270 kilometer. So in the Manipur section from Imphal to Tausem, so again it is divided into 3 packages, and there is a substantial progress of around 60 to 70, 80% in all the packages. And the likely completion of overall project is, maybe we can say the last package will be March 26. And one portion of length 38 kilometer has been basically Kongsong to Tamenglong has been completed. Then Tamenglong to Towson section is in 6 packages. So there's also a very good basically physical progress in this section. So hopefully in based on the physical progress, maybe mostly by the end of this year, or maybe in some sections it is March 26, the likely completion date is there. And Assam portion, Tausem to Haflong section, basically it's 76 kilometer. Again, it's 4 packages. So we have given here the physical progress, and the last the section which is basically based on the last date is March 26. There is a likelihood of completing this whole portion. Then RD84, it's basically construction and upgradation of alternate highway to Gangtok to Bagrakot to Kafir. So Bagrakot to Kafir section 40 kilometer is divided into 4 packages, and package 1 is 98% progress, package 2 95, and package 3 basically it's a small portion, but it has been sanctioned and bid has been invited. So this is under evaluation. And package 4, there is a physical progress of 100%. It has been completed. So except section 3, the rest are basically getting over by end of this year. Then basically RD 86 is development of Siliguri, Mirik, Darjeeling Link Road. So this is basically currently it's not been planned. So there is no progress update on this. So RD 86 from Gelefu, Bhutan to Samthaibari in Assam. So maintenance work has already been going on. So it is for the upgradation, there is a detailed project report has been taken up, but it is, we can say, still in the planning stage. Some portion was damaged, so it was awarded for upgradation, but overall, we can say it is under the project preparation stage only. Then RD 88 was regarding some approach roaded to some ICPs or the land ports. So ICP Raxol approach road is complete. Jogbani approach road is also complete. So Rupaidia approach road, there is no progress. So Sonoli also there is no progress, and ICP More, it's basically already in the More bypass, and that has been completed. So this is all from my side. I think we have also shared this in writing. So this is all from my side.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that, I think, substantially updated information. So you'll be sharing that table with the Secretariat? Will you be able to share the
Yes, so we have already shared with our nodal Ministry of External Affairs. So we have already shared with Ministry of External Affairs in India.
Yes.
So I think they will be sharing with you. So
okay, so we will need to follow that up. Because that's extremely valuable information. We've included a somewhat summarized version in the midterm review report, but a lot of that information has changed quite a bit from March. So we will need to go through in detail to update. Another question. So the numbers that I see, I can't see the column headings, but those are cost numbers in US dollars? Is that right? Are you with us? Yes. So there were some numbers in the table, in your table. Those were cost in US dollars? Can you hear me? This is back to my table. Oh, no, sorry, that's their table. So, no, this is back to my table. But the table that was just presented had some numbers. And I'm just trying to confirm that those were in US dollars, because I couldn't see the column headings. Okay, maybe we'll check it when we receive the table from the through the
sorry,
ministry. Yes.
there was some technical issue. I was not able to unmute myself. So this was length. So
sorry,
in my
lakh
presentation,
rupees. Okay,
no,
okay.
it was length. It was length in kilometer.
No, there was the numbers were length in kilometer.
Yeah. So
okay.
That part, I think we need to update that.
Okay. So when we get the what you just presented, we will go through and update our summary table. I don't think we need to show every single package, but we can summarize. But we have to have the latest information as of August 2025, which you've just presented. So we will go through and reflect that. Some other projects that I wonder about, I mean, for example, RD 77, did you cover that? RD 077.
1 second. No, I think there is no update on RD 77 with me.
So no update. I'd written to be confirmed, but actually, so no update.
Yeah.
And I think there's some others. That maybe were not covered. Like RD 90, for example.
Yeah, also there is no update on this, on these three.
Okay, so no update means no progress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then 89.
Yeah, same. After 88, there is no update.
Okay, and 100, though, I think 100 was the elevated expressway to Chennai Port. That one is ongoing, I believe.
So this one I have to check and get back to you. I think with me, I do not have that update, so I will get it and I will update maybe in the written reply, send it to you.
Okay, that would be very helpful. I'm just noting it in my file. Okay, yeah, there were a few projects like that. I had some questions. I think we've just covered them. Okay, yeah, I really appreciate the detailed information. It might be slightly too much information for this report, but I can summarize. But the important thing is to reflect the latest information, which I will do when we receive it. Okay, any other? Yes, sorry.
Thank you. We a lot of information from the Indian friend. Just I want to add some points. Mechi Bridge already completed through India side, India-Nepal border, Mechi Bridge. But remaining 6 ports and connection, Viratnagar, Jogmani, Viratnagar, all remaining 6 parts, there are not sufficient progress from India side, including Mahakali Bridge. We already completed, but ICP just started. We informed that tree clearance has completed like that, and you awarded the tender just. So our request to know the completion date, tentative completion date of the Roxol, Rupadia, Jogmani connection, border connection roads. Thank you.
Do you have the project numbers handy?
88 and 90. RD
88 and 90, which are shown here on the screen.
Yes. Already they will reply like that. But
88 and 90.
it is
We heard for just a moment ago, 90, maybe no progress, no update.
88 also little progress in India side. Already completed Nepal side. Except one Mechi bridge is completed in India side, and Nepal side just we are working, expanding the highway, just 20% progress in each section. But remaining section, India side progress is very to be confirmed. Okay.
So a question about the progress of RD 088.
Yes.
The additional approach roads to the ICPs or land ports. I think that was probably mentioned in the presentation, or can we go back to the India table that was presented just before?
So in the Rupaidia and Sanoli, currently there is no progress. So you want to know the completion date for this two part, ICP Rupaidia and Saloni approach road? Is this the question?
Yes, Raxol BR also. This 88.
Raxol ICP. So this basically this project was for about the approach road.
Yes.
So as I have the information, this Raxol approach road is complete.
Raxol BR.
Maybe there is another project which you are referring to if you are talking about because these are maybe small project of approach roads. If there is another, so this is, I mean, there are some other projects which are not covered here also going on in that region. So are you talking about that, or basically that is covered in this BIMSTEC?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we had said in our summary that those approach roads were reported as completed. The Raxol and Jagmani. And we had reported that the Moray approach road was, it says expected to be completed by June 2024.
This is complete. So this is
now
complete.
It's completed.
Yeah.
Do you know when?
So this is basically what I have given in my presentation, that
Yeah.
ICP Moray falls on the section of Moray bypass. So there was a Moray bypass on NH 102. So this is basically, so that has already been completed. So I do not know the exact date, but as of now, the physical progress is 100%.
Okay, it has been completed.
Yeah.
Leave out the date. The other two.
There is no progress.
Yeah, okay, so that remains the same.
Yeah.
Okay. I will also again refer to your detailed table when we receive it to update this. Okay, any other comments or discussion regarding the India presentation? If not, the time is starting to slip away. So the next one would be Myanmar that can join us virtually. Can we, are you there? The Myanmar delegation?
Yes, I'm here. Hello?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear. So please proceed.
Yes. Yes, actually, I have no plan to present. I'd like to present only the completion, the summaries of the projects. In Myanmar, I'm the Imon, Deputy Director of Department of Highway and the Ministry of Construction. Now, there are 11 projects under the Ministry of Construction and Ministry of Construction, 11 projects. We have only 11 projects. And then there are only 4 completed projects, and there are 2 ongoing projects, and 5 projects have not started yet. That's all because we have already submitted comments, updates, and correction of midterm review for Myanmar. And if there is any clarifications or questions, please let me know.
Thank you very much. Yes, we've received those comments, I think, just in the last day or so, and we appreciate that. We've been through them once or twice, and we go through it again, but it seemed like there were not that many revisions in those comments. So the basic information as reported is pretty much the same, I think, and correct based on that clarification and those comments received just within the last couple of days. Okay. So that was the progress of the connectivity master plan in Myanmar.
Yes.
Okay. So then next up is the progress in Nepal.
Namaste, good morning to you all again. From 64. Nepal is mainly Himalayan country, we all know about Nepal. And just I want to present the road transport connectivity network. And I want to share the progress of the BIMSTEC road. Slide number 64. No, it's not.
Mm.
64.
Mm.
Okay. Mainly we are connecting Nisgad, Tarai region to Kathmandu.
Government का
Slide, two sides. Okay, okay. 71 kilometer fast track road in Greenfield with 7 tunnels, 11.17 kilometer and 10 kilometer viaduct to link the capital Kathmandu and Nisgad, and progress is 42% till this June. It's okay. This is the okay. This links shorten the existing road by 150 kilometer. This red color road is fast track Nisgad to Kathmandu, and that blue color existing road belongs to Naranghat Kathmandu. In this single stage shorten the existing road by 150 kilometer. This is the current progress status. Patlaya Birganj road to link the Nisgad road up to Birganj Roxol border. It is already completed. Patlaya Birganj road. Upgrading Dharan, it is already completed. Nayangarh moving 146 kilometer, 36 kilometer Nayangarh moving completed, and moving to Kathmandu 110 kilometer, 42% progress. Some landslides are issued. This is the main road linked Kathmandu from Naranghat. This is the existing road, and upgrading to 4-lane and 6-lane. Upgrading of Eastern Highway. This is the major highway of Nepal, 1027 kilometer long and 574 kilometer are ongoing projects. Butwal Naranghat 130 kilometer, 70% progress, ADB funded. Kamala Kanchanpur 87 kilometer, 65% progress. It is also ADB funded. Kakarbeta Lauki, Kakarbeta Pani Tanki Kanaba India border, and Lauki 95 kilometer, 20% progress. It is also ADB funded. Butwal Gorusunga Chamrota and Kamala Dalkipur Bagmati 11 and 12% progress, and Oldman funded. Under preparation, Bagmati 53 kilometer Oldman funded. Patlaya Nayangarh 100 kilometer ADB funded. EIA and DPR updated. What we have to construct 2 kilometer and 2 kilometer. Two numbers flyover for the wildlife crossing in national park. It is most costlier section for us. And under study, this East-West Highway 373 kilometer west from the Chandrauta, including 40 kilometer from MCC Nepal, and requires about 320 kilometer in the protected area, and we have to construct flyover for the wildlife crossing. And this is the East-West Highway, main road of the Nepal, mainly, and Asian Highway also. Remaining Itari, Pakali, Rupnagar, 43 kilometer in eastern section and 73 kilometer in western section. We are planning. And Itari, Pakali, Rupnagar section, Kosi Bridge, around 4 kilometer and environmental sensitive area. Two laning of Coastal Highway, Government of Nepal, 975 kilometer east-west and remaining 882 kilometer north-south, 1300 kilometer road and 160 bridges are completed. It is the Government of Nepal funded project. This is the East-West Highway parallel from the mainland, mainly Tarai region, near to Indian border.
हम लोग भी कंसोलिडेटेड फंड ऑफ इंडिया से करते हैं.
Again, I could not understand. Okay, thank you. नेपाल इंडिया ट्रांजिट रोड आई ऑलरेडी
नहीं, देखिए दो इश्यूज हैं. एक मेरे ख्याल से एमटीआर उन्होंने एज ए आईएफए ली.
Okay.
This Nepal India transit roads almost completed in Nepal side. Already we talked on connection between the ICP and the ICD bypass, Roxol and Birganj, Nepal side, Birganj road, Birganj bypass. It is also completed and operation. Still not working. Why? This is the bypass road. Belia Sunoli Road and 22.6 kilometer bypass from the Butol, Bhairava to Parasi, Bhumai. It is a ADB funded road. It is also completed. This pink color road. Mahakali Bridge also completed. This is the approach road and Mahakali Bridge eastern side is red and blue color in India side. It is under construction, just contract awarded. This is the border bridge, Mahakali Bridge. Bardibas, Janakpur, Jayanagar, and Dhalkibor, Janakpur, Bitamod Road. Bitamod roads almost completed in the Nepal side. Some section are ongoing. Madan Bhandari Highway, East-West Highway, parallel to East-West Highway and Postal Highway. It goes through the Churi hill. And this is the massive bridge constructed by Indian side. I already mentioned this. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Maybe some pipeline project I want to put some as Nice got Kathmandu fast track. We have to build Butol, Pokhara. Pokhara is the tourism capital of the Nepal, touristic destination. Like that, to link the Everest base camp, Solu, from the Tarai plain region, from Janakpur or Biratnagar, it will be good project. And next, to link the Surkhet up to Mansarovar, it will be the pipeline project. Thank you.
Thank you, Nepal, for the usually excellent PowerPoint presentations. So that one you will share then with the Secretariat? Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So we'll go back and update. We have a lot of references to March 2025 progress, but this time we heard the latest as of August 2025. So we will update that information in the tables. So thank you very much for that one. I think we're ready to move on from Chapter 2 and Appendix 6, the Sri Lanka information.
Hello. Sri Lanka has included almost 5 projects. 3 of them are completed at the moment. The 2 projects are ongoing. The first one is Central Expressway. It is composed of 5 phases. Phase 2 is almost completed. It is the section between yes, Mirigama Kurunegala section, it is completed and open for the operations to the public. The phase.
So phase 2 is now completed.
Yes, phase 2 is completed. Phase 1 is almost not started, and finally it was decided to restart the project and will commence within 2 to 3 months and expected to complete in 2027 within 2 years.
Do you know the month?
Expected to start within the 3 months and expected to complete within 2 years.
So start by November 2025 and be completed
in 2027.
Okay.
And the phase 3 is the access to the central part of the country. It also started the constructions. Already started the constructions.
Yeah, we saw 22% physical progress as of 31 December 24. Do you have an update on that?
Yes, it will not end at 2025. It will take more time, but I can't mention the exact time of completion.
Here it says third phase by end of 2025. That was the direction of the minister.
Yes.
But now it may take longer than that. There may be better wording than this, but I will take note of that.
So the phase 4 is not yet started, and policy decisions need to be taken regarding the project implementation.
Policy decisions are required.
Yes, that is the mention is correct. Need to take a policy decision.
Okay, we understand.
Oh yeah. So the second project is completed.
You mean 45?
Yes.
That one is completed?
No, it's ongoing.
Ongoing, okay.
Yes.
As reported.
Yes.
102?
It is completed.
Completed, yes. So, of course, no change. 103, completed as well?
Yes, Port Access Road, it is completed, but discussions are ongoing with the ADB for construction of the final ramp to which connects to the golf face.
Okay, so the same information.
Yes, same information.
And 104?
Outer circle, it is also already completed.
Yes. And then 105, which was suspended.
There
was a court case.
Yes, a court decision has taken, and the project will start within few months.
Oh, see. So
it was it is the Central Expressway phase 1.
So this is RD 105. It was temporarily suspended,
Yes.
but the decision has been rendered.
Decision taken to restart the project.
There was a judicial case,
Yes.
but that was decided.
It was completed.
I see.
The courts given the final decision to restart the project.
Okay. So the court case has been decided and the project will start
Yes.
by October. Okay, that's good. So actually not no progress, but
Will commence.
I suppose it's still preparation was almost ongoing.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's good news. And then we had 106.
It is completed.
Completed as shown.
Yes.
And then 107, Ratmalana Airport to the Southern Expressway. This one was, there was no progress actually. Proposal had been submitted, but a feasibility study needs to be carried out.
Yeah, still it is in the progress and not the started yet.
Sorry?
The feasibility study is still going on.
Oh, it is going on.
Yeah.
So any more detail? So it is ongoing.
Yeah. Still not.
Do you know when it will be completed?
Yeah.
So I suppose we can say preparation then.
Of course.
That is progress now. So we'll upgrade the status. And then 108, the final one, the Eastern Expressway.
After completion, the phase 4 of the Central Expressway, this will commence. The decision to extend the expressway to Dambul, Kurunangal to Dambul, it not yet decided. So after taking the decision on that part, this decision will take.
So a decision will be taken after completion of the Central Expressway.
Yes.
Okay. That was, of course, project number 44.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that covers the Sri Lanka road projects.
Yes.
I think we've worked together. We've updated those. That's good news. And then last but not least, last in alphabetical order, we go to Thailand.
Thank you, Mr. Winston. So for Thailand, first of all, we don't have a presentation. So, however, I will share my statement to ensure there's no information is missed. By the way, you can scroll down to the first item. Oh, sorry.
46.
The complete project, I will not go into detail. We can skip on that. The next is the 047.
47, yes.
47, the Bang Yai Kanchanaburi Motorway M81. This project has nearly completed and has already opened for the soft launch. And the status is currently 99.86%. But it's like just
virtually 100%.
Yeah, yes.
As of August. Rest stops?
Not yet. For the with the from 2026 to 2027, please.
Change to 27.
Exactly.
Okay. Great.
Okay. So next is
48.
48.
Yes.
Yep. The plan extension to Pudamron near the Myanmar borders is under consideration as a future plan with the development is subject to the economic viability and the alignment with the policy directive for the Dawai corridor projects. Which
So basically same information?
Same information, no update on that. And yeah, we can skip on the complete one. And the last one will be the software RD111.
111.
Yep. This one we don't have
maybe our secretariat can update.
Yep.
The BIMSTEC MVA, we say is under negotiation. Thailand had noted that it would be a stepping stone for trade facilitation. But I understand from the secretariat that we may expect some movement on the BIMSTEC MVA, maybe a meeting in the near future.
The meeting is on 11th, so we'll.
Has a date been set?
Yes, September 11th.
11 to
I see.
12.
So this, what would be the title of the meeting?
Title will be the
working group
yeah,
meeting.
Secretariat may.
It's a second meeting.
Second meeting, okay.
The second meeting for MVA. Yeah, and the word stepping stone may be too ambitious.
You want to take that part out, or this is just what was said last time?
Yeah, I'm the one who said that actually.
Maybe we can take that out.
Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine.
Okay.
That's all. Thank you.
Okay.
That's all for Thailand.
So anyway, that's good news. It's always very difficult to negotiate these agreements, as we've seen with the GMS CPTA, for example. But it's really good news that BIMSTEC is starting to move forward with its own MVA. Okay, that's great. So I think we finished the road sector.
Thank you.
If there are no further comments, we can move on to railways. And then Bangladesh would then go first again as the in alphabetical order. I think they have prepared some information or PowerPoint for us.
Hello, welcome again to the presentation from Bangladesh on the rail transport sector, railways and rail transport. Here I'll be updating about the ongoing and completed projects. Code 224089200, construction of third and fourth dual gauge railway track between Dhaka-Tongi section and doubling of dual gauge track between Tongi-Joydepur section, including signaling works of Bangladesh Railway. Estimated cost was USD 376.84 million. And it was from the Indian source of funding. Progress till now is 41.61%.
So this is it here, okay. So estimated cost 376, presumably in $2005.
It was according to the estimate of 2018.
I see. So that's $2018 already. Okay, so we have to update that, correct that. We will do that. Okay.
Should I continue?
Yes. So 41.6% progress.
Yes.
So it's a little different than we had seen before, but okay, we notice, we'll use that information. Good.
Okay. Next one is construction of dual gauge double rail line and conversion of existing rail line into dual gauge between Akhauda and Laksham. It is financed by ADB and the estimated cost is USD 641.7 million. And it is according to the initial estimation on.
And that is the $2018 again?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll assume everything you're presenting is 2018?
Yes.
Unless you say differently.
Yes. It was, maybe it was 83 taka per dollar. It was the conversion rate. And this project is almost complete, 99.99%, but still the status is ongoing.
Maybe we can say completed if it's 9.9%.
Yes, it should be completed. But
maybe misleading to say ongoing if you're.
Yes, but the rail still mentioned it, so we kept it like that. But it should be.
Yeah, it's with a very small portion remaining.
Yes. Okay, and the next one is Jamuna Rail Bridge project. And it is funded by JICA, and the total estimated cost is 1,976.56 million. And it is also near about completion, as the progress is 99.20%.
99.20%. Okay.
Yes.
So similar situation.
Yes.
Maybe we can say completed with a very small portion remaining.
Yes.
I don't want to. I mean, if you've gone that far, maybe you should get credit already for having completed it. Okay.
The next one is the Podda Bridge rail link project, and it is funded by China, and total estimated cost is 4,898.53 million, and it has progress rate of 96.50%. Also, very nearing to completion.
We had said it opened in December 24.
Which one?
The Padma Rail Link, Padma Bridge Rail Link.
Yes.
Can we say opened in December 2024, or is it not quite correct?
It has opened, but maybe a small component is still to be done.
I see. So again, the same kind of situation.
Yes.
It's virtually completed, but there's still some portion remaining. So the question is how we report those.
It is operational, but the percentage may be considering the whole project, maybe some components, sir.
Maybe some components on the either side of the river. There are some, approach roads and other things. So these needs to be finished. But the main construction has been finished.
The main part is completed.
Main part completed, and the trains are running since the last year. But
if possible, I would like to give you credit for completion. But while noting that there's still some small portion, relatively small. It's such a big project that a small portion may actually still be big, but proportionally, percentage-wise.
Like approach roads on the either side of the river, the river management, and it is on the bank of
river training.
River directly. So the main project is completed, but some small things.
Okay. Oh, okay, understood. Yeah.
The next one is construction of single line dual gauge railway track from Dohajari to Cox's Bazar via Ramu to Gumdhum near Myanmar border. And this is funded by ADB, and the initial estimated cost was 1,458.94 million. And it is also nearing completion as the progress is 99.21%.
So same situation,
Same
basically.
situation, yes.
Before we had called this ongoing, but I think maybe we should graduate it to completed for the purposes of this report, categorizing it. There would be construction on Myanmar side still required, but that's not in the definition of this project. Okay.
And the next one is construction of Khulna Mongla Port rail line. And it is from the India sources of funding, and the initial cost was 539.89 million, and it is 100% completed, and rail mentioned it as 100%.
Great. Then 007, not James Bond, but the next.
Yes, it is maybe 0007.
Sorry. Yeah, the next project, yeah, is this double line track.
Yes, a construction of double line track between Khulna Darshana Junction section of Bangladesh Railway. It is also from the Indian sources of funding, and the estimated cost was 433.74 million. It has relatively less progress of 0.20%.
I see. So this one is lagging a bit.
Yes.
So we can still say ongoing.
It is ongoing.
Okay.
And the next one is the construction of a dual gauge railway line from Bogora to Shahid Muhammad Mansur Ali Station, Shirajganj of Bangladesh Railway. And is also from the LOC funding, and the estimated cost was 672.58 million. And it is ongoing with the progress percentage of 17.70%.
So we upgrade that to ongoing then.
Ongoing.
Progress.
Status.
And funding source.
Yeah, from Indian side.
ILOC. Okay, so we will update the table. That's new information for us here. Okay.
Okay, thank you. This was all on the railway areas from the Bangladesh side. Thanks.
Nothing on 009, 010, 011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
We have just received the updates of these projects from the Ministry of Railways, not others.
You may later update.
Others remain the same, no progress maybe.
Most of them are, 11 was preparation, 12 was preparation, 13 was completed, 14 was preparation, 15 was ongoing, 16 was preparation. But if you have any further updates on those, please let us know. Yeah. I mean, you meaning the country, Bangladesh, he's representing.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I understand you don't have that off the top of your head. But if Bangladesh can update, we can revise accordingly. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Then I think we can move on to Bhutan would be next alphabetically. I'm just pulling up the table, the summary table from Appendix 2. there was some information which was updated last month through Bhutan, from Bhutan. There's basically one project shown, and a number of changes were given as shown in red with the track changes. Bhutan, do you want to comment on that?
There is no specific comment. The one you're showing in the screen is the one we have submitted with all the updates. So to inform all the flow here, so basically in our country, we will be taking up 2 railway links from Assam, Kokrajhar to Gelipu, which is up almost 70 kilometers. And then we'll be taking, constructing railway links from Banarhat, which is in India, connecting Samsir. The project, it is still in preparation stage, where we have received the final location survey, which is equivalent to the detailed project report. It was prepared by Government of India and was submitted to Royal Government of Bhutan on 15th May 2025. The amount is yet to be ascertained. So once everything is completed, we will only know the amount.
Okay, so we've reflected that information, I believe. Great. In that case, I think we can move on. Appendix 3 is for India. Can India join virtually? Are you there? Yes, good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon here in Bangkok. Yeah.
Let me share.
Yes.
First.
Yes.
So yes.
Yeah. So this is the, so we are going to discuss about the railway projects, and most of our projects have been completed. So these are the projects. First one is about the Eastern Dedicated Freight Corridor, phase 1 and phase 2. Second one is about the doubling of Bongaigaon Kamakhya in Assam. So let me take the first project. This is the Eastern Dedicated Freight Corridor. If you are able to see, and that's a green line which is shown on the right hand side, that is from the Ludhiana to Sonnagar. It is a freight corridor which has been constructed by Indian Railways dedicatedly for the freight. So this project has been completed in September 2023. Route length is around 1337 route kilometer. This is about the detail of that project which we have completed. So you can see the route is around 1337. It's a dedicated freight corridor with a higher axle load of 25 tons. And these are the specifications of electrified track, that is 2 into 25 kV we have done. So next project is about doubling of Bongaigaon Kamakhya in Assam. So in the presentation, if you are able to see this blue color, there are 2 blue color lines has been shown. So the upper one is the old line where the doubling work was completed earlier. So small part is to be commissioned, that is the bridge over the Brahmaputra river. If you see, there is a slight green portion which above the Brahmaputra river on the right hand side. Similarly, we have constructed another route to connect these 2 places, Bongaigaon to Kamakhya. So second project is also in the same stage. Most of the project, around 162 kilometer has been completed, and around 13 kilometer section is pending, which is near to the bordering area. So next, about the connectivity of India Bangladesh, we have one of the project, Radhika Birol, is already, it's a existing project, existing line, which is connected and is functional. These are the existing connectivity between India and Bangladesh. as we move further, the Agartala-Akhora project has been completed in the November 2023, and it's a 12.2 kilometer line from India Agartala to Akhora. So next project is about Jiribang Infal. So in this portion, Jiribang Infal is inside the India, in the state of Manipur. The length of this project is 110 kilometer, out of which 55 kilometer has been completed, and the remaining portion, that is Kongsang to Imphal, the work is in progress, and we are targeted to complete this work in 2027. There is one more survey is going on between Imphal Mure, as you able to see in the map. So this is a survey. The work is in progress. The work was sanctioned in 2022. Still going on. There are a lot of issues because of a terrain and other things. We are hopeful to complete the survey by year 2026. Now the connectivity between the Bhutan, I think so our Bhutan partner has already discussed about this. We have completed the survey between Kokrajhar, Kokrajhar in India and Galuphu in Bhutan. Similarly in Banaharat, Samse. So Banaharat is in India and Samse. This section will be around 23 kilometer, and earlier section is around 58 kilometer. So both the surveys has been completed. I hope by this year or by next year we are going to start this project with the collaboration of our Bhutanese side. Thank you.
Thank you very much, India. So some very useful updated information was presented in that PowerPoint. I hope you can share with the Secretariat this latest PowerPoint, because I can see we have to update and reflect some of the information that you've just presented, which supersedes what we have now in our table. So that's very helpful. Okay. So that was the railway presentation from India. So next up would be Myanmar railway presentation. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, BIMSTEC, the participants and the BIMSTEC Secretariat. I really regret for the late joining to the meeting due to the poor connection. Regarding the railway and rail transport sector, we have 4 projects in the master plan. And first of all, the first project is the MYARW022. It is the ongoing, and we updated the information, the sources from the Myanmar Railways, that the section of the Yangon already completed the about 99.94% And so the completion is bus by bus, and we will starts the railway operation, the completed sections between Yangon and Donggu. And the next project is the 023 upgrading of Yangon P rail line. As shown in the table, we have no progress since the workshop, and then since we already completed the feasibility study since in 2025, but we cannot start the negotiation with the ADB for the loan. Another project is the regional project about the Jerevan Imphal and the Manipal Impamore line, and as shown in the table, and there's no progress. The last one is the regional project, Lanjaban Railing by Kanchanaburi. It's also the same as the workshop we already reported. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that update. Very helpful. In that case, we should move on to the next one. This is Appendix 5, Nepal, the railway sector. We had a fairly detailed presentation on the road sector. In terms of railways, we have this RW024 and RW025, and then RW036, 3 projects. Nepal?
Thank you. Mainly Nepal construction of East-West Railway section just 70 kilometer from Bardibas to Nijgarh is under construction, out of which 68 kilometer track bed is constructed. Maybe see changing. There on next slide I saw her. Next.
This is human resources.
Linkage from India border to Nepal, Viratnagar, Jogmani, almost 8 kilometer completed out of 20. And with Indian support from Roxol to Kathmandu, a survey draft report submitted and comments on draft report. We are waiting final report from the Indian side.
Do you have a PowerPoint for this? I see.
I already share with.
She's still searching. Okay. So a Word file, okay, as well.
Jayanagar Bardibas 69 kilometer, out of which 52 kilometer is operation and 72 kilometer is under construction. Okay. This is
Okay, this is 36.
section 52 kilometer Janakpur, Bijalpura, Bhanga section 52 kilometer is under operation. It is Bardibas Bhanga to Nepal custom at 8 kilometer, including 5 kilometer India had been completed. Bardebas to Nijgarh 70 kilometer under construction Eastern Highway section. Next.
So were you reporting any changes?
Transmission line survey is completed from Roxwell to Kathmandu. And or just back.
That was RW 36.
Nepal has provided comment and waiting the final report from the Indian side for the Roxwell to Kathmandu railway survey. And Kathmandu to Tibet border survey is completed from the China government.
I see this is not showing any changes. Is that right?
Maybe 30, just backslide.
35.
25.
Kathmandu Railway. It is an important link, and it is final location survey had been completed by Government of India and handed over to the Government of Nepal. Operated length was 141 kilometer. It is under the DPR preparation phase. And I already mentioned some link from the Indian Railway to the ICP in Jogmuni to Biratnagar. Some link Nepal Railway. And we are planning one metro rail in the Kathmandu Valley only. That is not included here. I already said east-west among the 1,900 kilometer east-west railway, just 70 kilometer length, Bardebas to Nijgarh Chocha section, 68 kilometer track bed, and 16 rail bridges have been completed. RW 025, 24. 24, 25, and 30. Just 3 projects. It is updated data from our side.
So you've already shared this updated Word file. So we will reflect. I can see for O24, for example, you're giving information as of July 25. So this is new information for us. So we will reflect that in the next version. So I will look at that closely after the meeting and reflect it. Okay. So that's good to have that all updated. Word file is actually much appreciated. This is easier to reflect in this case. Then this next one corresponding to Appendix 6 is Sri Lanka. And there are some railway projects, actually 3 of them.
So the first one is Matara to Katargama Railway Line Extension Project. This project is implemented as 2 phases. First phase is already completed and operations are ongoing. Phase 2 is not yet decided. It is proposed to do a feasibility study to take an idea about the passenger demand, because there is a highway constructed to the destination. The passenger demand has deviated to use the expressway. Therefore, the government decided to do a feasibility study regarding the passenger demand. That is the current progress.
So there's been development of an expressway along the route.
Passenger demand is reduced for the railway line. In addition to that, I want to mention the cargo transport, freight transport can be developed in this region after the completion of the Hambantota port. With the development of the Hambantota port, the freight will be increased. Imports can be increased. We can use the rail track to transport the freight to the harbor using the rail track. This is another demand can be benefit can be get from the development of the phase 2. The second one is already, it is already not implementing. The land acquisition is almost completed, but it was decided to terminate the project.
So land acquisition has actually progressed.
Sorry?
The land acquisition is now been.
Land acquisition is almost 70% completed.
Okay.
But the project is not yet decided to implement.
So I need to update the economic feasibility.
Sorry?
We had said there's a need to update the economic feasibility assessment.
Yes, it is. No, not yet decided.
So
I will drop the project.
Yes, stop the project.
oh, so actually the project has been stopped.
Suspended. Yes.
Suspended.
Yes.
Okay, so not only no project. Okay, and then we have this Colombo Suburban Railway project on hold temporarily.
But the project feasibility statement and the project temporarily hold. Yes, the same progress can be reported. It is proposed to implement as a public-private partnership.
So it's okay as is.
Yes.
Okay. Then we can go on to the final presenter in this section.
Yes, for Thailand, we have two projects on the rail sector.
Yeah.
The first one is RWL 029. This one is already completed. Yes, we have this line already operate.
Yeah.
And the second one, actually, we have no progress on this.
So there's been some preparation.
Exactly.
But no further progress.
My comments on it is could you refine on the remarks that they have been they said that there are two alternative descriptions of the projects, but actually could you refine it to make it together? It's the same project actually.
It is the same project.
Yep.
I think the titles may be changed, but so I should delete this part here. So the feasibility study
is now conducting.
The feasibility study is expected to be
completed by 2026, and this route is part of the how to say SKIL, which is Singapore Kunming Railway Line. That's all for Thailand.
Okay, so I think the rest of the text then is okay.
It's good, yes.
Preparation is ongoing. Okay, I think we finished the railway sector, unless there are any further remarks from the floor. I suppose we've almost caught up. We're 7 minutes behind schedule. But the next session, the lunch break at the Espresso restaurant seems very important. So does the Secretariat have any comment regarding the lunch? Okay. So okay, and for the presentations not yet shared with the Secretariat, we hope that that can be done sooner rather than later, both from the physical attendees as well as the virtual participants. Thank you.
We return on 2:15, right? Yeah, we return here 2:15, please.
प्रोग्रेस देखो हमने भी लतीन वेस्ट हमने का ईस्ट हमने देखा वो जो अगला अपना कहते हैं कि ईस्ट हमने नाम भूमि कट गई है ना चार्ज
projects Bangladesh need to update, no?
Yeah.
They do not have the detail.
I think, yeah, they have the PowerPoint from that they presented, but there may be some more that is required.
Most complete.
Which project?